OneCarStereo saw my MG5 and they knew that I had wired Android Auto or wired Apple CarPlay, so they sent me their CarPlay Box Ultra for me to test out in my MG5. So let's have a little look inside to see what they've sent me. Operating instructions, no, we don't need those. Okay, so it's like a puck, like a old Google Chromecast or something. Okay, right. So we have to find a place for that, and sounds like there's some cables in here. So what have we got here? We've got, if you've only got one USB port, it looks like we've got a breakout lead. So we can plug that in and then we can plug a second USB into it, but we're not going to need that in this car. And then that's USB-C to USB-C, not going to use that. USB-A to USB-C with nice braided cable, nice right angle connector, good. So it's got a memory card slot and it looks like it's got a SIM card slot as well. So I guess we can pop a SIM card in this if we needed to. So in the MG5, I'll do it on your side, Mr. Cameraman. You've got these two little slots for phones and we can just pop it in there. And then that's the right length cable. Now I don't know if we need to do anything else. Maybe we should have read those instructions after all. Let's turn the car on and see what happens. Ooh, AI Box Ultra, powered by Android. Okay, right. So we're in there. Oh, it's got Disney Plus, got Netflix, got Spotify. So I guess if you put if you put your own SIM card in there, then you don't necessarily have to have the phone linked. You could just play these directly, I guess. So easy connection, is that what we're going for here? In-car link max. Let's have a try on that then. Pairing. Okay.
And from the people who are from all over the world who are within our communities.
So that's it. It looks like we are now connected. Wireless CarPlay. It's got all of my apps on there. Have a look on the weather. It's very, it works just, oh.
Currently in SO16.
Thank you for giving me the weather, Google. Open maps and navigate to Costco.
Got it. Opening Google Maps.
So standard Android Auto is working really well and it works just as quick and just as smooth as if I was doing this wired, which is good. There's no lag or latency, which is quite nice. But I don't know about what these other features are. So if I go on here, if I go to home, so then this brings me into the AI Box Ultra. And I guess there's loads of stuff we could do here. We should have it. Oh, here we go. So we've got, so it's got 4G or 5G. I don't know, 4G, 5G. It's got Bluetooth. It's got Wi-Fi. And then we can set up some other settings. Okay. Well, I'm impressed. So this is the actual interface for the device itself, not linked to my phone for Android Auto or anything. And so this actually turns the MG display into something that's more up to date with other vehicles. Although the display is still not the highest quality screen or anything, straight away you've got the Google Play Store, you've got Spotify, you've got all of the apps that you could want, Disney Plus, music. Yeah, well, this is quite good. It's got 128 gigs of storage, I guess then, and out of the box it shows that it's got 106 gigabytes free. So you could preload this with your favorite movies or your favorite music, and then you don't need to worry about navigating through your phone or using any of the apps. GPS test. Oh, so it's got GPS built into this. Oh, and it's got good fix, so we can see we're connected to 14 satellites. So this really does turn your car into a fully fledged Android device, and pretty much any apps that you could load on a tablet, you can now use your car as a tablet. I'm quite glad that the device doesn't get hot, considering it runs so lag-free and so smooth and so quick. And it says it's only drawing 5 volts, 1 amp, so it's quite a low power device then. So this is the main screen for the MG5, and it doesn't come up as Android Auto, it does come up as Apple CarPlay. Okay, well, it's interesting. Clearly this box here is using Apple CarPlay protocols. So now to connect to my phone wirelessly for Android Auto, I have to click on Apple CarPlay, which is quite humorous, but it shows me exactly the same screen as I would get normally with wired Android Auto, and shows me all my BBC Sound stuff, exactly the same as normal, and it works really well. It works just as good as wired. Maybe, if anything, this may be quicker than wired Android Auto. I don't know how that would be possible, but for some reason it's very responsive. So what do I think about the OneCarStereo AI Box Ultra, CarPlay Box Ultra? Apart from a very long, convoluted name, I'm very impressed with it. I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit laggy, a bit gimmicky. Actually, it connected really quickly and easily. Setup time was very low. It does loads of things that I will probably never fully utilize the capability of this, but it's handy to have everything. There's no functions that I can sit here and go, oh, I wish it had this. You could park it on the drive, connect it to your home Wi-Fi. It looks like you can download loads of stuff onto the device without having to take it anywhere. But you've also got a memory card slot. It's got USB-C. Normal day-to-day usage with this, super simple. Making calls, absolutely fine. Playing podcasts, playing music from my phone, absolutely fine. It's a really nice upgrade. You don't have to worry about getting in the car and plugging in your cable. You just get in and it automatically connects. All right, I've given it now quite a few days, and we've tested it in various scenarios. So I've tested it kind of just day to day, just jumping in the car, just connecting on the phone automatically, no issues. Tested it with the family in the car and put some kids stuff on the screen for them, and in that case we didn't put a SIM card in it. We just used the phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and so you can just hotspot to this and then you can use the whole screen as just a tablet or just play some videos on YouTube or whatever. I've found it just to work flawlessly. I haven't found any glitches. I can't find anything that just doesn't work brilliantly. The only thing, if I was really nitpicking, is the Wi-Fi signal reception is not the best on this. So if the car is sat on the driveway where my phone can get a very strong signal, it's a little bit weak on this, and I have to move the car to the other side of the driveway where there's a stronger Wi-Fi signal. Otherwise, now after further testing, the previous video is just kind of my initial reactions and figuring out how things worked and stuff. I think this is absolutely brilliant. Whether it's worth the money, that really depends on your use case and how you feel about plugging in for wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. If that's not a big deal for you, then of course you're not going to be considering one of these. If you just want basic functionality, then maybe you don't need to go for this top of the range Ultra one. But if you want all of the bells and whistles, you want to be able to do absolutely everything, and I think this is a great bet. I haven't tried any of the competition of these, but I have driven a lot of cars that have a system more like this that is natively baked into the kind of infotainment system of the vehicle. And I'm very familiar with Android devices that work just like this as well, having tried some various little Android TV streaming boxes and stuff like that as well. And yeah, this is great. Would I buy this with my own money? Ooh, I'm on the fence because I don't think I would fully utilize and exploit all of the capabilities of this. I think this is a great device, but maybe I'm too much of a basic user. That said, my kids are quickly exploiting the capabilities of this box. So if you're really into your technology, I think you are going to absolutely love this, and you probably think it's worth every penny and then some, especially as it's just non-invasive. You don't need to do anything other than tuck this into a cup holder or somewhere hidden away and then plug a USB cable in. You could of course hide it in a glove box or hide it behind some trim panels or something, but it's literally just plug and play. It's so simple, and it just upgrades the capability of the car massively. Enough of my waffling, to the outro. So thumbs up from me. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe and all that YouTubey nonsense, and you'll see me on the next video. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.